Hi, everybody. This is Randy Suits with a letter and a song. Today we have a special letter. We're for 25 June. We're going to call it 25 June Plus. For there are some days when you have to say more than others, and when you realize you can't say enough, no matter what you say, and you can't show enough, no matter how you try to show it. Today's letter is the grand continuation for 25 June. Looking forward to the future with you. Still, there is so much left unsaid. Good morning, Eve, my sweet. I woke up this morning filled with conversation for God, you, and us. Some days are like that, especially following a day when we discussed and shared so little due to activity or extra heavy burdens incurred in day-to-day living. It leaves me with a feeling of half-emptiness, like a heart that should be filled to overflowing with love, but it languishes in thirst for the pure water of life that sustains our soul. In moments like these, we hunger for the sweet nectar of our conversations, for there is so much left unsaid. Because our love keeps us at saturation, we perceive at once the less than full condition of those elements of our being that are empty and dry. Our soul pleads for the water of life that our God-filled discussions supply to the wholeness of our being, body, mind, and soul. Our daily walk together requires fresh bread of discussion with sharing of pleasures, burdens, challenges, and dreams to reinvigorate, sustain, and grow our relationship. We languish in spirit, in part because we need perpetual interaction to sustain our life at saturation. When we awake each day, let us renew our covenant of love with fresh conversation, for there is so much left unsaid. The Most High God and all the angels know that your love is an essential element of my happiness. There is a yearning in my heart to live my days with you. If we shared our feelings every moment of the day, we would still find that at the end of the day or the rising of the sun, there is so much left unsaid. God has supplied an infinite supply of His love to sustain our love and grow it to completeness and maturity. Let us always remember that the excitement of our perpetual first love can be, is, and will be maintained by our freedom to share those thoughts, inspired by our oneness. May we always fill each day with meaningful conversation, for there is so much left unsaid. I suppose that if the world were filled with volumes of books to describe the love that our Most High God has given us, it would be insufficient to contain them, for God would be the foremost part of those books. Regarding His presence in our lives, in all that He has done to sustain us, the universe cannot contain the praises, recognition, and glory due to Him. For in our human frailties, there is so much left unsaid. My Kohana Eve, let this be said to begin our day. I love you more today than I ever have before. I always want to discuss our day with you, For even though we have conversed incessantly through the years, there still remains so much left unsaid. Being with you and the Most High God fills me to saturation. Your Kohane. After a time, we do come to the realization that it is God and the one we love that keeps us at saturation. And saturation is oneness with the Most High God. It's also oneness with one another, the spouse that God gave to us. For today's song, we're going to do After the Lovin'. So I sing you to sleep after the lovin' with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope that you feel what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling face to face. I just seem to go dry, but I love you so much that the sound of your voice can make me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. Thanks for turning me into someone. So I sing you to sleep after the lovin'. I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love in your face is so real that it makes me want to cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes, and the love in your face is so real that it makes me want to cry. And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. Oh, yes, after the loving, I'm even more in love with you. The marvel of intimacy, God's gift to a husband and wife, the tenderness that is afforded in those sweet moments of bliss, just like God intended it, folks, just like God intended it. And so today, may the Lord, even the Most High God, be with you in all that you think, say, do, and are. Thank you for being, and God willing, we'll see you again soon.